What's up, everybody? This is a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Chiron in the fifth house in the natal birth chart. So, first, we're going to break down exactly what Chiron is all about. Chiron is and has to do with ancient mythology. Chiron was known to be the wounded healer. Chiron knew that he could heal other people from their wounds, but for some reason, the very wounds that Chiron had, he was unable to heal himself from the trauma, from the pain, from whatever went on and took place in his life. But he still was able to really get down to the core, get down to the depth with other people and what they were going through, and really enlighten them and help them out in their areas of their life. Anytime that you see Chiron located in the natal birth chart, this is going to indicate the area in your life that you felt most deeply wounded by in your life. And you have to be able to, at some point in your life, be able to heal yourself from those very wounds that hurted you to the core so that you can go into who you are set out to be in this lifetime. And once you heal yourself, you will also be granted the ability to be able to heal somebody else that went through similar trauma, similar events as you. So now let's get into the fifth house. So the fifth house is ruled by Leo. So it is a fun house. This house is very much about pleasure and creativity. It has to do with your children. It can even show you what your first child in this lifetime will actually be like, characteristics and traits and things of that nature. May even show the sex of your first child when you're dealing with the fifth house. But it's so much more to the fifth house than just that, because it really is about enjoying your life up to its fullest, being free and being able to express yourself, who you really are, who you truly are in this world. The fifth house also has to do with casual relationships, casual affairs, not committed relationships. It's the casual ones, just getting to know somebody, going on dates, popping bottles, drinking, smoking, having fun, traveling, and things like that is seen by the fifth house. So we could get into this today. Chiron in the fifth house, men and women. Okay, so this is going to be all about their self expression. And these men and women feel like they cannot completely express who they are, show their true selves, true authentic self, true talents out to the world. Okay, so self expression is going to be repressed for these men and women. However, they are naturally talented, creative, and extremely expressive. You will have a deep wound, and it is going to be surrounded by your self-expression, your self-esteem. So these men and women really struggle with really being able to show people who they really are. Okay, they are going to be extremely talented and have a lot of gifts within inside of them. And at times they may bring some of them out, but they have a fear around fully letting their talents come out, pour out to the forefront, because they have low self-esteem about their self, about their abilities, and about their talents. They don't feel like whatever it is that they're into, they are the best at it. We already know that Leo in general is about the kings and queens of the jungle. They are about leadership. They are about being in control. They are about creativity and expressing themselves freely. Okay, and these men and women have this in them. Okay, but they have a fear surrounded by it. So what these men and women will tend to do is they can second guess their talents and having a feeling that you are not worthy or good enough. Now, early on in life, you could have had a burning desire to freely express yourself. Okay, and at some point in their life, they could have felt like they wanted to be able to do this. okay, and was probably definitely set out to actually do these things, and they got shot down. Okay, somebody did something to their ego, somebody did something to their mind that made them feel like they wasn't going to be able to handle the task, or they're not going to be able to perfect it the way it needs to be perfected. Okay, so they do have some lessons in order to heal themselves. Learning to overcome being rejected, shunned, and criticized. Okay, these are valuable lessons, and I am going to say this again. Learning to overcome being rejected, shunned, and criticized is valuable lessons for these men and women, along with learning how to believe in yourself, your dreams, your aspirations, and also your talents. Don't seek out validation from other people. Okay, this is a big no-no for these men and women. It's a big no-no for anybody out into this damn world. But for these men and women, this is their wound, and this is exactly why they should not be seeking out the validation through another person. Okay, anything that they need is within inside of them. It is not outside of them. Having a feeling that your light is being dimmed down by others. People are not praising you for what you're doing. So these men and women have major insecurities surrounding creativity. Many times when you were young, it was extremely difficult for you to be able to express your true, authentic self. You will have a feeling that you need to change yourself, and it's not okay to really be who you are. Okay, these men and women need to wound themselves from this. And Chiron in the fifth house, men and women, please understand that no matter what went on and took place in your life, okay, you are capable, you are able to express who you are. You're able to come into who you are. Okay, if people do not accept you or reject you or dismiss you, those are people that are really not good to be around. Okay, even if it's coming from your family. Okay, you can't change who your family is, but you could change the way that you fuck with them. Okay, you could change the way that you fuck with anybody in this goddamn world. You could fall the fuck back. Okay, because these men and women, the very second that they decide that they are going to embrace who they are, instead of beating themselves down and feeling like they're not worthy, and feeling like they're not able, and feeling like they're not the best at it, the very second they come to the idea and the realization that they are who they are, they love who they are, okay, they feel comfortable within their own skin, and they can really be who they are set out to be in this world. And then on top of that, the bonus is they can heal whoever went through the same damn shit that they felt and that they was going through, and they can stand up and help these people out. On top of that, these men and women need to know that they are powerful men and women. They are creative. They are talented. They are gifted. They can handle the task. They can be themselves. They don't have to front. They don't have to act. And they don't have to pretend. Okay? Anything that you're putting in your head to downplay your abilities, it is stemming from people dismissing you, people shunning you, and people making you feel like you were less than. People making you feel like um you're not going to be able to handle this. Okay, the pressure's on you, and you're not going to be able to handle the task. Okay, no, all right, because this is what affected their self-esteem, feeling like if they're going out there and they're singing on the stage and they messed up a little bit. Okay, it wasn't perfect. No, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be yourself. Every time I do these videos, 9 times out of 10, I fumble on a word. I fumble with just talking to you sometimes, but yet and still, I persevere, because at the end of the day, somebody's listening and somebody knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. If I say this or that, or if I fumble or a word or not. Perfect? Yeah, I'm not, and neither the fuck is anybody else out there, and that's just what it is. And these men and women need to know and understand and embrace it. Rejection, being shunned and criticized. Yes, everybody has probably in this lifetime has felt that. But these men and women, they really take it to the heart, and it really fucks with them. And once they release that pain, once they release that wound, see, I'm messing up again. Once they release that wound from them, They are going to be able to heal somebody else, and they are going to be those talented, creative, expressive men and women with self esteem that is very much built up inside of them. Their self esteem will be now not a low self esteem. Okay, it's going to be a high self esteem. They will be moving on their higher frequency and their higher vibration. So you have to embrace it. Okay, embrace who you are, love who you are, and express who you are. And this is for Chiron in the fifth house. So I'm going to leave this on this note for now. And in future videos to come, I will go into more depth into this placement. Please be sure to check out my online store. It is Grimy Gear at www.grimygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up. I am the chef goddess also at Supreme Royale Catering at gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, swimming pool, or business, be sure to hit me up. Hit him up at a ronnesbitt90 at gmail.com. So, any information that you need as far as birth charts, synastry charts, progressive charts, asteroid charts, tarot card readings, and anything else, relationship advice, okay, you can go to the About section and you can see how much everything costs and all of that. If you see a video or think of a video that you may be interested in, okay, I may already have it provided for you, and you could go to the playlist and click on that. So this has been A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you in the next one.